let's talk about Chicago Bulls restricted free agent Patrick Williams. Another one of these guys that, young guys with durability issues. He missed a lot of the 21 season, I think it is. This second season with a wrist injury, he missed 65 games. Last season, he played 43 games, but missed almost 50 games. About 34, almost about 40, about 39 games. He had a foot injury. In the foot, he had a foot that made him miss the rest of the year. Seemed like he was shooting the ball a lot better. Good defender on the wing. The last couple seasons, he's been shooting the three ball around 40%, but it's not been a lot of volume behind that with only playing 43 games last year. But I watched him play a little bit, and it seemed like he's becoming more of a natural scorer. But the tripped out thing about the kid is that he only 22, and he'll be 23 August 26, I think. So he's a restricted free agent, and the thing is, will Chicago, what Chicago wanted to do, and will Chicago extend him? They probably wanted to move on from the Martin DeRozan and Zach LaVine and hand it over to him. And he kind of reminds you of being a guy that's in the that's in the same boat. That's in the same boat as I'm put my foot out the window, but I feel like grabbing my keys. He kind of puts you in the mind in the same boat as Isaac Okoro with the Cavs. Where Okoro is shooting the ball. It looks like he's shooting the ball a lot better, and the percentages may say that Isaac Okoro is shooting the ball a lot better. But it ain't just about shooting. A lot of these guys don't look comfortable shooting the basketball. They, offensively, Okoro don't look comfortable. It just look like watch him play for Cleveland. It look like he just offensively just look like he playing backwards. We going forward, he playing backwards. He don't look comfortable. Patrick Williams look comfortable getting to a spot, shooting his jump shot. He look like offensively, from looking at it, like offensively it was starting to come together for him. But check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And then really you'll say, if I didn't able to get a Brandon Ingram, if I wasn't interested in the Paul George, would you take a flyer on him? And one of the nasty things about Patrick Williams is the injury, and then you also, or I won't say nasty, but bad things you got is the team is so young. So adding another young guy to the mix kind of really don't help you. Got some injuries, but if you just think a lot of those, he'll bounce back from that foot injury, and that wrist is okay from a couple years ago. I think you got something in him. I think he's a big physical guy. He can defend. I think he'll shoot the ball, starting to put the ball on the ground a little bit. The question would be, could you get some? Could he play the four? Could he play the four? Big physical kid, long arms. Could you get some? Could he legitimately go out there and guard fours? I think that's a good question. But they list him at only 6'7". I had to look. So probably not be able to go out there and really guard fours like that at 6'7". So you really legitimately looking at him as a 3. So maybe him and Bridges can work together. Bridges is a little strong guy that can guard some fours. But if you needed an alternative at the wing position at that 3 spot, you'd be rolling the dice because you got to pay him a little bit of change. Because I think somebody out there pay him just based off potential a little bit. It won't be a max, but that'd be interesting. A young guy can defend and shoot. I think he's more of a 3 position. Real long arm guy, real strong kid that got a man body. You just, I think if he's durable, you see the work ethic showing and his ability offensively to grow. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting, bro. But I think for him, probably going into a situation like New York, if they get rid of OG Anunoby, or going to a team that's on the up and up, that's already winning. Not even like an Orlando or a Cleveland type of team. A team that's like a Philadelphia. A team that's already established that they're winners. I think that'd be best for him. But coming to Detroit, it's a change of scenery. It's a bunch of young guys. I think they need a little bit more of an infusion of veteran guys. But if you believe in the ability and you believe in the talent and you believe he can stay healthy, I think you got an all-star there. And I think that's what Chicago was hoping on. But at 22 years old, he's restricted by the way they can match any offer. But at 22 years old, to be real with you, To be real with you, like he can. I mean, he be just getting out of college in most years, you know. So to be real with you, man, like it may be worth taking a look at. I know you got a Short Thompson, but you can never have enough of those guys. You know, they can defend. You hope these guys can develop their jump shot. But I started to see a little bit of Patrick Williams. That jump shot started to come. Pause. You know, he started to shoot the ball really, really well. He looked comfortable off the dribble shooting it. If the medicals would check out, if it was me, I would get him. If I didn't get Brandon Ingram or OG Anunoby or Pascal Siakam, you know, one of those guys, I would most definitely take a flyer. And he probably still ain't done growing yet. He might be 6'9", 6'10" when it's all said and done. But, you know, but if I'm New York and I lose OG Anunoby, or if I'm, you know, Indiana and I lose a guy, toes tight. You know, I mean, if we lose Siakam, he'd be a guy to take a flyer on. One of those established. I mean, Dallas. Dallas would be a good fit for him. You know, so I most definitely, if it came down to it, and you know, I couldn't get those guys, and I needed a wing, I probably would take a flyer on them. You know, you never know. At one point, you know, if a Short Thompson can get his jump shot together, and I think Patrick Williams' jump shot together. To be honest, I was watching him shoot the ball earlier this season a little bit. I'm like, I think he putting it together. If a Short can shoot the ball and Patrick can continue to shoot the ball well at a more volume, I mean, your team turns around defensively like that. They both two defensive pit bulls. You know, Jalen Duren, or if you go get Claxton and move Duren and have somebody, or you know, Duren can whoever step up play the middle. You know, at that point, you just need that stretch four to be able to stretch that floor and pop that shot. And really, at that point, it's just about, you know, building depth and developing some guys. So, to be honest, I like the fact of it. But I think if teams start to strike out on, and they got money, and they start to strike out, I don't know if you can sign and trade a restricted free agent. I think you can from Chicago standpoint of view. You know, guys gonna be looking to go after Mikal Bridges. They gonna call about Kevin Durant. They gonna call about Devin Booker. If they say Devin Booker's untouchable, they're gonna make those calls. But if a lot of those guys is out of people's price range, I'm telling you, New York, Indiana, teams like that are gonna start knocking at Chicago door and challenge them for Patrick Williams, in my opinion. So, but yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? At 22, about to be 23 or something like that, bruh. Like, I think if his medical check out, I think he got a real chance to still being a star in this league. And I think a lot of Chicago fans may feel the same. It might just be like, I'm tired of him getting injured, and let's wash our hands of this shit, and he just need to change the scenery. So, but hey, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Peace.